Now I am explaining immune disorder AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS was first reported in the USA by Dr. Gottlieb in 1981. AIDS is caused by the human immunodeficiency virus, that is HIV, discovered from French scientists Luc Montagnier and Francois Barry Sinosi, 1984. Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, 2008. There are two types of HIV, namely HIV-1 and HIV-2. The most common virus currently associated with AIDS is HIV-1, a virus found in the blood of wild African green monkey called the simian immunodeficiency virus (SIV) is similar to HIV-2. Now I am explaining HIV structure and pathogenesis. HIV contains of core RNA with reverse transcriptase surrounded by a protein capsid. The protein code around the core consists of a protein called P24. Outside the protein code is a layer composed of another protein called P17. The outermost envelope consists of a phospholipid bide layer studded with glycoprotein GP120 and GP41. HIV is a retrovirus. Using the enzyme reverse transcriptase, it can synthesize DNA from RNA. After getting into the body of the person, the virus enters into macrophages where RNA genome of the virus replicates to form DNA. Once HIV protein DNA forms its RNA, the DNA is integrated into the host cell's DNA. The macrophages continue to produce virus and in this way act like HIV factory. Simultaneously, HIV infects the helper T lymphocyte T8 that bears the CD4 receptor site. The attachment of virus to CD4 receptor site is by the help of GP120 on the protein coat of the virus. HIV progressively destroys T lymphocyte that activate other lymphocytes. The immune system completely collapses, never recovers, and the AIDS patient dies by uncontrollable infection. While the T lymphocytes are infected, and so long as the T lymphocyte level remains close to normal, that is 500 per mm cube, the patient is said to have HIV infection. The patient occasionally will suffer from swollen lymph nodes, mild prolonged fever, diarrhea, or other non-specific symptoms. AIDS is the end of the disease, signaled by the appearance of one of 24 specific opportunistic infections. The most common HIV-related opportunistic infections are pneumocystis carinii pneumonia (PCP) and Kaposi sarcoma (KS), a cancer of the skin. The clinical symptoms of AIDS usually appear when the T lymphocyte level falls below 200 per mm cube. The median time for survival after a diagnosis of AIDS is 2 years. Some people with AIDS live for 6 or more years, while others survive for a few months. AIDS related complex. A milder form of AIDS is known as AIDS related complex (ARC). Symptoms of ARC are swollen lymph nodes, fever, night sweat, and weight loss. Now I am talking about diagnosis of AIDS. Once the host is infected by HIV, a detectable antibody response occurs in most cases within 6 to 8 weeks. HIV antibodies can be detected by the ELISA test, that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. A positive ELISA should be confirmed using another test called the Western blot test. The Aura Quick diagnosis device is used to detect the AIDS virus in as little as 20 minutes. This technique uses less than a drop of blood from finger and has an accuracy rate of 99.6%. Now I am talking about transmission of AIDS. HIV is a very fragile virus, and for this reason it does not survive long period of exposure outside the body. For example, dishwashing and clothes washing for exposing virus to 135 degree Fahrenheit means 56 degrees Celsius for 19 minutes will kill HIV. Intimate sexual contact and contact with blood are common modes of transmission. Since HIV exists in blood, semen, and vaginal secretion, any behaviors that transmit these fluids put a person at risk for HIV infection. Male homosexual or bisexual activities are the most common mode of transmission of AIDS, 82.5%. The use of condoms have been shown to decrease the transmission of AIDS. The sharing of blood contaminated needles either for intravenous drugs abuse or medical purpose also have been shown to transmit HIV. Patients receiving blood products for treatment of medical illness including packet red blood cells, whole blood, platelets, etc. may also be at risk of HIV infection. Transmission of HIV from mother to the newborn may also occur during breastfeeding, but this is rare. Now I am talking about treatment. Medical scientists are trying to find a cure for AIDS. To date, four drugs with similar actions are used to inhibit HIV replication and slow the progression of AIDS. The first and most commonly used drug to treat AIDS is AZT, that is azidothymidine or Retrovir. Other drugs are DD1 deoxyinsulin, DDC deoxycytidine, and D4T stavudine. All these drugs used to treat AIDS are nucleotide analogous which block the conversion of retroviral RNA to gene. Still another group of anti-HIV drugs are the protease inhibitors like squanavir, that is Invirase, Indinavir, that is Crizivan, and Ritonavir. These drugs interfere with the final progressing step of protein used in the HIV capsid. Treatment of AIDS with antiretroviral drug is only partially effective. They can only prolong the life of patient but cannot prevent death. Now I am talking about vaccines. Considerable effort has been made to develop a vaccine against HIV. Thus far, vaccines are not available against HIV. Two glycoproteins called GP120 and GP41 from the envelope spikes are investigated as possible vaccines. So some journal points about AIDS are: AIDS enjoy the first place as a killer, cancer next in line. More than 80% of the suspected patients of the world are in USA alone. AIDS in India was first reported in 1986. World AIDS Day is celebrated on 1st December. Now I am repeating. AIDS, acquired immune deficiency syndrome. AIDS is a fatal disease comprising serious clinical condition of various manifestation characterized by underlying cellular immunodeficiency.